live from the man cave. It's Flag on the play with HB and Bud. We're going to talk Jags, Gators, and all things North Florida sports because we're Duval till we die. Flag family. I don't know what to say.
It goes, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of Jaguar blues. It's like anything you ailing with.
The blues though, being a Jaguar fan.
Yeah,
Can you get the blues, or do you just accept that this is life?
Yeah, this is life as a Jaguar fan. Let's
it's hard for me to be sad today because, as the Flag family know, I am a champion. The Los Angeles Lakers are NBA champions. So it's hard for me to be sad today because not only am I a champion, but boy, I'm starting to feel like LeBron the GOAT. And I'm starting to feel vindicated, boy. Because you know what? He win about 2 more, bud. If he win about 2 more.
Especially at this late age, what MJ got his last one at what, 38?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, so if LeBron mess around, he's 35 and is in the shape he in is, let's be obvious, it's ridiculous. Yeah, if he get a few more, it's crazy. He's already, let's just, like I said, like I tell you all the time, I hate the GOAT talk. LeBron James is the greatest player of his era. That's just point blank. It ain't even close.
Yeah.
That much we do know. He a champion. How does that feel? I haven't won a title as a fan since
it's been a while. It's been a while.
No, 2016 was the last time I won a title.
My Cubs. Yeah, man. Come on, man.
That's the last time.
And that's a good one. I feel like if you win one of the big 3, you really doing it big. Now you could be like my Tottenham Hotspurs, and we haven't won a trophy in 4,662 days. But who's counting? You could be like them, but like this is my first one. Well, no, I won 2 this year so far because my Tampa Bay Lightning won 1, and the Lakers won 1. Yeah, so I take my little 2.
So far, you good. So wait a minute. So you got 2 this year?
Yeah, I got 2 this year. We got 2 this year. We ignoring what you just said, Brittany. But yeah, I got 2 this year, but only one from the big 3.
Producer Brittany is slowly moving us along, trying to segue us onto the Jaguars. She just told us we know who not winning a title, the Bagwars.
Well,
let's go ahead and get to them.
Title, but LeBron to go. I'll get back to that later in my flags. But yeah, man, Jags didn't pull it off, just like we said.
Yeah, we called it, and they did what they always do. Deshaun Watson threw for damn near 400 yards. He looked good.
Sure did.
The Texans run defense is absolute horrible trash. They play the Jaguars.
Wait. Let me stop you right there, bud.
Oh, he got me.
See, FOTP, family. The Texas defense is trash. Their run defense is trash, is what you were saying, correct? How can that be possible?
How many steps do you think J.J. Watt is missing? How many steps?
At least 9. But how could their run defense be trash, my brother, when we have the best rookie running back in the NFL and the 4th best running back statistic-wise in the NFL, but yet he didn't have 100 yards? How did that happen?
Jaguars happened, and what the hell has happened to Jay Gruden? It's the Jaguar DNA has officially gotten his veins. It's like, you know how they love to say culture. Culture is real, and it's real. And the losing culture is now entered Jay Gruden's veins, and now he's doing Jaguar-like stuff. Like that damn, we need 1 yard.
And it's 4 for 1.
You have not one of the worst run defenses. You have the worst run defense in the NFL.
And you got the 4th best running back in the league.
And you give it to your running back for him to throw the ball.
How many starting running backs in the NFL?
I can't make this up.
How many starting
running backs?
32, right?
Obviously, 32 teams, 32.
Right, 32.
Yeah.
And then you got some that spell or whatever. So if Robinson is rating out as the fourth best out of 32, why would you not run the damn ball right up the gut? And then, by
You
the
know what?
way,
I don't understand why.
Robinson couldn't have had more than 8 carries because I could have swore Robinson was running that thing early on.
Yeah, he had 13. A lot of his carries looked good. He had his normal. He's playing as good as he's been playing all year,
You say he had
but
13 carries?
13 carries.
Let me stand on real quick. Let me stand on what I've been saying all season since week 1. Robinson don't get enough carries. Period, point blank.
You and everybody else been saying that.
Why is he not getting 25 carries a game?
I
Give
don't
him, man,
break.
25 a game.
Help me out with this. Help me out because you know football. Okay, so it's safe to say Jaguars are tanking. Yes or no?
Oh, they've been. I'm the colonel of the mother tank. I got the big things. I got to make them say, "Oh, yeah, we
So if
tanking."
okay, but you know football wise, the only way you tank is management wise. Management puts people in certain positions so you can't win. Bad roster, all this other stuff. Is Doug in on it? Because the coaching is horrible. It's like the coaching staff, like players don't tank. We've established players do not tank. It is
Nobody. Let me
management.
tell you who tanked. Let me tell you
How?
who tanked. One person in the organization is capable of tanking. That person is the general manager. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, two. Let me take it back. The owner, because he could be like, "I'm not paying for nobody." So,
Because he's in. Because most of the time, the owner and the general manager they hand in
all
hand. Like,
right,
hey,
they're
we
in on
finna
it, right?
we finna tank because we want Trevor Lawrence.
Right. And the thing is, though, I wish Dave Caldwell was as good at winning games as he is at tanking. You know what I'm saying? He is so good at tanking that you thought he wasn't tanking. You
Yeah,
hear
because
me?
remember he was like, "Oh, get them guys a try," and then Atlanta. This is what killed Atlanta. They mess
Mm-hmm.
around 0-5, and they fire their GM and head coach. And just for the record, their GM Dimitrov, that's Dave. That's Dave Tree. Dave is
Yeah.
from him. That's his guy. He was
But
under
you
him.
know
That's who
what?
came
No,
in.
I'm gonna say this though. I don't think Dimitrov should have been fired. I think that roster's good. I think that's coaching, baby boy. Dimitrov got you to a Super Bowl. Dimitrov took the Atlanta Falcons. Listen, Flag family.
You okay? I kind of hear you. I kind of hear you.
Listen, Flag family. I don't know if y'all follow sports. Me and Bud, we follow sports a little bit, just a little bit. Atlanta Falcons suck. You hear me? Atlanta Falcons have been bad. They had Dion for like 3 years.
And
Okay, 3 years.
they weren't like they was beating the
Hot
heck out of.
garbage, hot
Yeah,
booty garbage. One playoff appearance with
that's
Dion,
the Dirty Birds. They was
right?
the
And
Super
then
Bowl. Ooh,
before that,
how did the Falcons get to the Super Bowl? That was a team. Boy, how did they do it?
they got a quarterback. They got at the time they had a top 5 quarterback. They had the NFL MVP, Matt Ryan.
No,
You me?
I'm talking about when they did the Dirty Birds, when Jamal
Oh
Anderson and the
yeah, that's right.
boys.
Jamal Anderson and them. That was a fluke. And got to the Super Bowl. You know why they got to the Super Bowl?
What's
That
it?
was
What's it?
that
Is that Minnesota?
Minnesota. Yes,
Minnesota
sir.
was that a one game loss? Minnesota, Randy
Denny
Moss and them.
Green. Yep.
Damn, that Minnesota team was
That
good.
was Minnesota that should have been 16-0. That was blowing people out the water with Randy Moss and Randall Cunningham and all them.
Mm-hmm.
And Denny Green screwed the pooch at the end of the game. Shout out to Denny Green and rest up, my boy, because he dead now. However, they screwed the pooch on that one. That was a bad loss. But I'm just saying, man, Atlanta sucked. Okay, Thomas Dimitrov built Atlanta.
They were who we thought would.
Well, yeah, they
Let them
were
off the
who we
hook.
thought they were. Now that's Arizona Denny Green, but Thomas Dimitrov built them up to a number that was just. I mean, you got them to the Super Bowl and you was up 28-3. So that game, that's church. So I'm not
That's
firing
coaching.
Dimitrov. I'm getting rid of Dan Quinn and I'm getting a new coach. Okay.
Yeah,
Now
and FYI, Dan Quinn, I know you probably not going back to college, but if you want to slide back to Gainesville, it would be much obliged. We would
much
appreciate it.
obliged.
Much
But
obliged if you want to
we gonna
slide
get
back to
on. We gonna get
Gainesville.
on that later. But I just want to address some things real quick with the Jags because Flag family, we gonna keep this one short and sweet. We'll get back on our regular time schedule next week. But check this out. The Minshew thing. Let's get into this. We know the defense is a problem. We already got that. We understand that.
I
Okay.
see where you're going, and I'm finna let you get there, and I'm gonna piggyback and kind of set you there. Yeah, Jaguars defense. I kind of feel like their defense is horrible. I think they might have did enough to win the game if the
Come
offensive
on
shoe
with
was
it,
better.
bro. You
Now I'm
lost
gonna
your
let you
three
ride. I'm
best
gonna let you
players.
ride out. I'm gonna let you ride out.
Okay.
And it wasn't. And there was zero. Did you notice any difference with the defensive players?
I didn't notice any difference.
Them garbage yards, producer Brittany. Those was Blake.
There's
Those
garbage yards.
His stats were very Blake Bortles like. Shoot.
Yeah. And let me get on this real quick. Let me get on this real quick. Because I've been seeing a lot of chatter on Twitter after the game and today that Minshew not the problem. Minshew not the problem. You know what?
No, and guess what? I've been in that camp too. I've been in that camp.
Okay.
Not today. Not today.
Okay. Let me tell you something. Me and Bud had a conversation after the game. Mm-hmm. Okay. I want to point out 16 games started. His started games, not overall.
A little over 16 now.
Yeah. I'm saying out of the 16 that he started, okay? You're right. It's a little over 16 now. But like the 16 that he started, Minshew has 3,900 yards and I think it's like 29 touchdowns or something like that or whatever. Anyways, long story short, he has Blake Bortles numbers that he had in his best year. And then it was second best year, which was 17. Because Blake Bortles' best year, he threw for like 4,400. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Blake Bortles was NFL 100, top 100.
100, yes. His second year, Blake Bortles was NFL top 100. If you don't believe us, go look it up.
Yeah, that's one of those things. That's one of those things. It's like, oh, these dudes got to be lying.
Right. So here's what I'm saying. I get it. Y'all think Minshew not the problem. Let me tell you. Let me advocate for a new quarterback. Is Minshew the problem why this team is losing? No, he is not the reason why this team is losing. But guess what? He's also not the reason why we're winning.
Yep.
Because let me tell you something. If you are on the 5-yard line twice with Peyton Manning, what percent would you give me that you're going to score, bud? Give me a percentage that you're going to score.
With Peyton Manning 5-yard line?
Producer Brittany say 95%.
Ooh, producer Brittany took it right out my head. Yeah. I'm with
Tom Brady on the 5-yard line. What would you percentage you say you're gonna score, bud?
I'm gonna give you ditto. Producer Brittany, I'm gonna keep riding. Ooh, producer Brittany bumped it up a notch, 98.
Okay, well let's go one more.
And I give those extra 3 points because more than likely he know the plays because they cheat. So that's
okay, right. Yeah, they cheating. They got you on tape. Let me give you one more. Matter of fact, let me give you two more real quick. What about the MVP for this year? Baby Future's stepdad. What do you think?
I'm gonna give you after his clutch performance, and without him cheating, I'm gonna give him 97. Oh, producer Brittany, get out my head. 97. I was just about to say that too.
Future, baby Future step pop 97. And then let me give you one more. Let me give you one more to just show where I'm at in my thought process. Okay, because I want y'all to come into my world and see what I'm thinking. If you got Deshaun Watson,
pray for us.
If you got Deshaun Watson, who we was playing this week, what percentage would you give him from the 5-yard line?
Deshaun Watson from this year?
Yeah,
about 80,
85.
Oh, 85. Yeah, good job. Yeah,
okay,
you see, if I'm getting percentages, yeah.
Okay, so 85.
I was told there would be no math. Producer Brittany ready for this. I was told there would be no math.
I just want to point out to you, producer Brittany, the FOTP family, I just want to point out that Minshew had 2 opportunities. So he could have went 50% or whatever. He got nothing. Zero. Zilch.
Thanks to that. Let's not forget that liquored up kicker. He didn't help.
Yeah, I'm talking about a touchdown, though.
I'm just saying that kicker was trash.
Yeah, that kicker, Hosker,
which the Jaguars have cut. The Jaguars have cut him.
But this is my thing.
I'm waiting for the Jaguars to cut Dave and Wash and
I know.
And Doug, but that's a story for another day.
And I'm just saying this. Here's why I need a quarterback. I think Trevor Lawrence on the 5, give me 95%. On God, Trevor, like I just Minshew, and then if you look at what the Texans was saying about Minshew, and I agree with about this,
Yeah,
Minshew is
yeah.
a rhythm passer, and he get flustered, and when you get him flustered, he ain't winning no games.
Yeah, FOTP family. If you don't know the words, what was that? Roby? Was that
Yeah,
Roby?
yeah,
Roby in a lump sum pretty much said that they got a little pressure on Minshew and he was shook the whole game. And as you
yeah.
can see, yeah, bro, this year two, and that was the thing Minshew had to work on. And the problem is he's doing the same thing again. Minshew got happy feet, man. Minshew leaving that pocket fast, man. The
Producer
pot.
Brittany just said some real junk. He say even trash can get it done. And
Yeah.
here's my thing. Listen, Gardner Minshew is a good NFL player. Nobody is saying that Gardner Minshew sucks.
And we need to
Okay?
see how he looks without the Jaguar coaching staff. I feel
Yes,
like
sir.
players are different when they're not under the Jaguar rule.
I'm just gonna stand on me saying, and if you look back and remember, I said run the tape. I said it week 1. And
Fitz
week
Magic.
1, I feel like Gardner Minshew is Fitzpatrick, brother. And that's really good. Fitzpatrick been in the league, what, 14, 15
And,
years?
and just for the record, Fitz balled this
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah. And I'm not
Proved
calling
that.
him Josh McCown. Josh
No.
McCown's still in the league. So that's really good too. Vinny Testaverde played a long time.
Vinny Testaverde beat us in the playoffs.
Hell yeah. Neil O'Donnell was in the league for a long time, went to the Super Bowl. Gardner Minshew is those guys. Gardner Minshew is not Peyton Manning. Gardner Minshew is nobody who I think Luke McCown is back in. Producer Brittany asks where is Luke McCown. Luke McCown's back in Philly, I believe. I
Oh
believe he's
yeah,
back in Philly.
I think you were right.
But my thing is, none of those guys put no fear in your heart. However, if you're trying to transition a team with a rookie quarterback into the rookie ready to go, or if you're trying to keep your team afloat and just make some sense of the train wreck that you got into, it's time to draft a quarterback, all of those people are acceptable.
Yeah,
Or
damn.
whatever.
Basically, you saying he a damn good backup.
That's right. And that's what Gardner Minshew is. A
Speaking of
damn good backup.
speaking of backup, Sidney Jones, cornerback, 3.5,
Yeah,
look
you got to
good.
bench
And
3-7 and start 3-5.
is it just me or did the Jaguars defense look better today? I mean, Jaguars defense looked better Sunday.
Yeah, they did. You know why? Because Texas Toast was the only person getting burnt. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Your boy 27 was trash too.
Oh, Claybrook. Yeah, he was bad.
We just need to retire that number because whoever put it on ain't doing good enough.
Yeah.
So I just, it's just for me, man, I just think it's a real big elephant in the room. Mm-hmm. And I think there's going to be a big upswell because I think there's a reason because Shoe matches the Jacksonville demographic so much. I think that
it's
people
a lot
really
of love.
Minshew. Yeah.
Plus people grab it's his personality, and we just want something to hold on to so bad.
Yeah.
We
don't
we
suck.
want to win
We so
bad.
used to sucking, and he don't suck, and we want to be good so bad, and we want to do well so bad that we don't want to just put Shoe down. But listen, man, I'll tell y'all right now, bro. This team going no more than 4 wins at best. I don't even know where the next win coming from. I called it today because my brother asked me. I said Houston.
Yeah, I had 4 or 5 to start. This does not look like a 4 or 5 team win. The only reason I'm gonna kind of stick with that is because Jaguar history shows they're going to mess up the draft. Me personally, how I'm looking at everything right now, as of right now, Jags need to stay top 3. If they stay top 3, I think we all right.
See, I feel like me and you talked about this. Me and you talked about this. I feel like the only way to get a quarterback that can get you where you need to be right away or real quick is to go. Well, I think there's 3. I think there's 4. You think it's 3. I think there's 4 good quarterbacks in this draft. However, top 5 picks, I only got 2, and that's Lawrence and Fields.
Those my two. Those my two guys. That's yeah. Those are the ones. Everybody else might be might be a crapshoot. And like I said, we'll quickly talk about the Gators. My issue with Kyle Trask balling, but I'm worried, is he a system quarterback?
You know
Is
why
it
the
really
Jags
all?
suck?
Is it all him or is it system?
You know what, and not to cut you off, you know why the Jags suck and why they make me sad?
Because the
Because
general
here we
manager is
are
bad, the coach is
on
bad.
this Monday, or whatever, this misery Monday, this multiplicity Monday, or whatever. Here we are in week damn 6,
And we draft talking.
and we're talking about the draft. Oh my God!
It's that time. I mean, let's just keep it 100. It's draft talk time.
In week 6,
Rainy Mondays always get, yes, it do. Jaguar Mondays always get me down. It's just another manic Monday.
Throw the whole team away.
Yeah.
There is no excuse.
But see, that's
oh my
the thing.
God. Rant coming up. Listen,
Get your rant off so we can get to our picks and slide to college real quick and get out
there.
There
Is
get your rant off.
no excuse for this shit. You hear me? Let me tell you something. All you Minshew fans can suck it. Because let me tell you why. Because
I'm gonna need you to
shut
not
up,
bring
I'm ranting.
out.
Shut up, I'm ranting.
Just rant.
Shut up,
just,
I'm ranting.
Oh God,
Shut
just
up.
rant. Please rant.
Suck it.
Please.
Here go why y'all can suck it, Minshew fans. Because he ain't winning the damn games. Do he suck? No, he does not suck. But guess what? He damn sure ain't winning no games either. He's not good enough to win us games. Good quarterbacks win games. Guess what? The defense is trash too.
That's why I feel like most of your energy, Minshew he's here
But
for the problem, but he's later on the list. The problem is the coaching, the general manager, and the defense.
Guess what though? Guess what?
Those are the top pieces.
You're gonna get Todd Wash fired. Everybody want to fire Todd Wash. Everybody want to fire Todd Wash. I ain't hear that shit this week. You know why I ain't here this week? Because for the first time all season, the defense showed the hell up. Say they did.
For easy. For their standards, easy. Don't say they showed up like a natural NFL defense.
Don't make me have to piggyback off Superfan Steve now. Because the number one,
they did enough. They did, honestly, I think they did enough to win.
That's right. Because if you in the first half only allow 10 points, you're supposed to win that game. This offense so good,
especially for the Jaguars,
quote unquote. Hell yeah, the offense Minshew so good, quote unquote. We got 7 points the first half and had two opportunities in the red zone to score, and Minshew couldn't get it done.
Yeah, I think
two.
I think officially the book might be out on.
We're not gonna talk about We're not going to talk about, okay, Minshew fans, we're not going to talk about how Keelan Cole was upset because Minshew couldn't hit him because he was overthrowing.
That. They good.
We're not going to talk about how Minshew had Tyler Eifert cross the middle wide open and overthrew him and Tyler stretched out and couldn't get it. We ain't going to talk about that. Oh, okay. We're not going to talk about how the Houston Texans said from jump Minshew was flustered. We ain't going to talk about that. Oh, okay. All I'm saying is, give me a quarterback who can, in those situations, win us the damn game. Bud, why do you play? Why do you play?
You play to win. You play to win the game.
Hello?
And you say, give me a quarterback. I'm going to give me a franchise. Give me a defensive coordinator. Give me some coaches. It's a lot we need.
You got 89 million picks. You can build a damn defense from scratch. You really could. You already got
Dave Caldwell can't.
No, he cannot. You got to fire him. But I'm gonna tell you like this: Miles Jack is a pretty damn good player. Okay,
yeah.
He was on pace before he got hurt. He was gonna be the Pro Bowl AFC outside linebacker. That's how good he was playing. Okay, C.J. Henderson should be, based on drafting, a pretty damn good player.
C.J. will be all right.
Okay, and Josh Allen should be damn good. So you can build that.
I don't know about Chason.
No, I don't know about Chason, but you got.
I don't know about Chason.
And all I'm saying is, you got 85,000 picks. You can build that defense up, and you got the most money in free agency. Get me a damn quarterback who is consistent. Minshew is good and inconsistent. Get me a quarterback who on the 5-yard line score a damn touchdown. That's all I'm asking. You're on the 5-yard line, throw the ball to another dude. Every other team in the NFL can throw the ball 5 yards. And don't say it can't be done, because I seen freaking Cousins do it yesterday.
Everybody
Cousins.
always want to. You just seem like you want to put all this anger and all this energy
Ooh.
towards Minshew, and I don't know why. This, in the words of the late great evil Nino Brown, this is bigger than Shoe.
Okay, shoot, cool. That's
This is
fine.
bigger than
Have fun
Shoe.
backing up. Have fun backing up Kyle Trask next year, because
With
that's
that
what's
being
gonna happen.
with that being said, let's get to
Who
these
we got
picks.
coming up though? Who we playing
We
next week?
we got the Lions.
By the way, I just want to point out in the off season, I had said trade Nick Foles for Mitch Trubisky. Okay, Nick Foles came back and did his thing because the Bucks choked, but Nick Foles sucked. However, we didn't do that. Another trade I wanted to make because we had these extra picks. I said get Matt Stafford. Did I not? Did I not say it? Would Matt Stafford have scored, bud?
Matt Stafford's pretty good, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Anywho, we playing the Detroit Lions coming up. You know, the Snagglepuss. That's what I like to call them. The Detroit Snagglepusses. Having some Murgatroyd. Even. I'm just trying to win the Super Bowl, even.
You gotta get
All
you
the young
gotta
heads
get
don't know who Snagglepuss is, bro.
how do you I don't know who I'll pick because the Jaguars, they gotta get another win, don't they?
Ooh, do they? Do they? Do they? I said 2-5. The next game the Jaguars win is going to be at home to Houston, which I think is the last game of the season. I think. Can you look that up for us, producer Brittany?
We're gonna
I
make
think
this
that
we're gonna make this quick. I'm gonna say Jags win because they gotta win. Because
Jags.
of
Let's go.
this is the last 30 to 28.
Okay, 30 to
Because
28
this is
Jags.
their last winnable game.
Yeah, boy, because it's about to get brutal. You
So it's
got
about to get
Pittsburgh
real.
and Green Bay coming up real
This about to
smooth.
get real brutal. So I'm going Jags. Who you got?
All right. Well, I'm not playing no games with y'all boys. The Jaguars are not good against great quarterbacks. And I don't know if you knew or heard, but Matthew Stafford is a great quarterback. Colts game last game, so that means Houston got to be somewhere mixed in there. But they are a Matthew Stafford is a great quarterback, not a good quarterback, a great quarterback. The Lions just happen to not be a great team. What's the Lions' record? Are they 1-4? Can you look that up for me, producer
Something like
Brittany?
that. They got one win. I'll tell you that much. Who you got?
One thing I know about, two things for sure. When you can't win games or you're struggling or your offense don't do good, there is one thing that that comes through and fixes it. And that thing is the flex seal of the NFL, and it's called Jaguars.
The doctors
Okay.
of the NFL.
Okay. So give me Jacksonville 17 because Lions got a pretty decent defense. Detroit Lions 35.
Okay. Speaking of
Not even close.
speaking of decent defense, is something that doesn't reside in Gainesville. What the hell wrong with your Florida Gators defense?
The Florida Gators are not going to be national champions. Listen to this, man. Child. You know, the offense is really good. I mean, they're really
You better than that, producer Brittany.
You are better than that, producer Brittany. I'm trying to think, bro. I'm trying to think of how to word this for you. Because I mean the offense is really good.
The offense is amazing.
The
But
offense is championship level.
the problem is, yes, the offense can beat anybody, and I mean this when I say this offense can beat anybody in the country. But do you know how hard it is to have to be perfect? The Gators have to be perfect. They literally didn't score on maybe a couple of drives, and that was the game.
Yeah.
They got to be perfect, and that's too much to ask anybody to be perfect.
I will say that turnover at the end of the game was just. Oh, that was rough.
Yeah,
that was
Malik,
a rough turnover.
Yeah, Malik, that was bad. Yeah, that was Malik.
By the way,
that
it's
was
not
bad.
on Malik, though. The loss ain't on Malik.
Oh, no. Malik had I hate to burst everybody's bubble. Malik had a good game.
Yeah.
Other than that fumble, Malik had a good game.
Yeah,
so
we didn't lose because of Malik.
Down on him.
Yeah, we didn't lose because of Malik. We lost because
number 6,
the Florida
right?
Gators
That freshman that boy can play. That other running back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're horrible. And they got to do something.
The Florida Gators can't play defense. See, here go my thing. Before we move on to who we playing this week.
We got LSU, the Bayou Bengals.
Good. That's a good
We got the
rivalry.
Bayou Bengals.
Before we get into one of the biggest rivalries in Gator football, I just want to say this or whatever. Like all you Gator fans or whatever, y'all realize this season different this year, right? It's over. It's done. You have less than a 3% chance to make the national championship.
Oh yeah, they
Clemson,
can run the table. Everything you want is in front. You see, no, everything the Gators want is in front of them. But let me tell you about them. But let me tell you about them boys in Athens.
Yeah. Wait, that's not
Let
happening.
me tell you about them boys in Athens.
That's not happening, brother. We're not beating them boys. And then let me tell you what else. Okay, Oregon, me and Bud talked about this. Oregon wins out, they're in. Ohio State wins, that's one. It's only 4 spots. Ohio State wins out, they're in. Right?
That's 2.
Clemson's gonna beat Notre Dame for the ACC championship.
That's 3.
And by the way, I just want to add a side note to that. Notre Dame is going to win out until the ACC championship. That will be their only loss. Okay.
They play Clemson in the season. So you saying they beating Clemson?
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Then. Okay, so they won't.
But they're going to play. They're going to play. They're going to play twice though, because they're going to get back to that
championship, which is rare because usually they don't play in the championship. So that's actually hurting Notre Dame this year.
I think ACC is set up to top 2 teams no matter what. So whoever the top 2 teams are, that's going to be it.
Right. So then you have Alabama, who's going to win and make it. So you got Clemson,
Alabama, Georgia this weekend is going to be lit.
And this is what I'm saying. You got Clemson, you got Alabama. You scumbag, Brittany. You got Clemson, you got Alabama, and Oregon and Ohio State. Those are your 4. I would bet money that is exactly that. I would bet money that's exactly what it's going to be. I doubt it'll be anything else.
As bad as our defense is, my expectations have changed. A successful year is getting to a New Year's 6 because that's how bad our defense is. It's historically bad.
This is a bust year. This is a disappointing year, and
it's a wasted offensive year.
This is my one time allowing Dan to get away with this if he even here next year.
Come through. And it sucks that we have to have an early show, but let me tell you, I don't know if Dan gonna be. I think Dan might be gone after this.
Dan might be gone to the NFL next year, and if he not though, I will not allow this again. I'm gonna let it slide this year because it's a weird year and all of that, so he can't really make up or whatever. But there's no way that I'm allowing this again. This is unacceptable. This is a championship Gator team, and we don't get that many, and we can't make up. And now we got LSU coming in here, boy, and
they are mad, and they're mad because they lost, and if they are in must-win mode. This game is gonna be a tough game because LSU has just lost, and LSU is what 1-2 right now.
1-2. Tell them about it, JoJo.
Well, down here at Mississippi Motors, we go 1-3.
Yeah, so it's just a real difficult situation, man. So, let's go ahead and pick this thing. LSU versus the Gators, and that's a hell of a rivalry, man. This thing go back to when they first changed up the way that they do the conferences, and everybody had to play one out of conference opponent every year, and the Gators drew LSU because we really didn't have a rival like that from the Western Conference, and LSU, what in my opinion back then, LSU wasn't a real rival, but now they are. And
it always goes back and forth. I know, and it always goes back and forth, and no matter what, it gives you a heart attack because the game's always close. So,
oh yeah.
I'm going with the Gators because of the swamp and because of the rivalry. The rivalry literally goes back and forth. They win at LSU, we win home. We go back and forth. I do not feel that strongly about this pick because the defense is so bad. But give me Gators, and I hate to do scores. Give me Gators 41, LSU 38.
Ooh, that's a high score.
But don't that sound like with both horrible defenses, plus LSU and Florida normally play close. Don't that sound about right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead on and run this real quick. I want to point out something that you said about the swamp, and Dan Mullen said he wanted a full swamp, which by the way is like
That's
91,000.
that's another reason why I don't think Dan is going to be back. Like I said, we don't have time to get into it because we're trying to wrap it up. But that's another thing. Dan and the university, I think they are at two different ways on how Dan about winning ball. University of Florida is about science and nerds and logic and all that other stuff.
We about
And
learning. We're about
learning.
learning.
Number six, what the number 6 university in the country of
You damn
education?
right we is, and we climbing up that thing too, boy.
Yeah,
Mess
so
with us if you want to. Go
and
Gators.
Dan about ball. So that's my pick. What you got?
Man, I'm gonna have to go ahead on. I'm gonna have to go ahead on and go. Man, and you know what? I'll get to that about the stadium later. I'm gonna have to go ahead on and hit them with the LSU 23, Gators 38. And the reason why I say that, I feel like the defense gonna do better because they feel embarrassed because we lost to Jimbo Fisher and the Texas A&M Aggies, who, by the way, Jimbo, since he had been at Texas A&M, hadn't beat a top 5 school at all.
We just justified Jimbo.
Yeah, that's the worst thing we could have did. That's the worst thing we could have did.
Because Texas A&M, where they were getting mad.
Texas A&M might not win this week unless they play in Arkansas. So, I just give me the Gators 38, LSU 21. Okay, we got to get to the who they playing.
Oh, Miami lost. Miami lost to Clemson.
Who is University of Miami playing?
1 second.
Yeah, Miami lost to Clemson, and we called it. I just want to point out real quick, Miami fans, you're back. There's no threat on you getting kicked out no time soon. So y'all safe. However, I just want to tell y'all, do not suffer the same consequences that these Florida State fans suffer. The reason why they're not here is because they was out of pocket and saying outlandish unfootball things. Okay.
Yeah, and the team
we're gonna beat this team. We're gonna beat that team.
The team we shall not name lost to Touchdown Jesus.
I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so they started back.
They fought hard. They actually looked like they actually pinched the bitch. So they tried. It's a difference.
Good luck with that.
That's
actually a pretty good game. Pittsburgh been playing pretty decent.
That's gonna be a good game.
Well, I tell you what, Miami, don't get in the same trouble. Okay, don't get in the same trouble that the team that shall not be named. Because for me, with the team that shall not be named, is Bobby Bowden still alive? By the way, I heard he had the COVID.
He is still alive. Boy, come on. Come on. Get to your point, sir.
All I'm saying is this. Like, Miami fans last week was very delusional. Very delusional. Okay? Yeah. Not only is Clemson good, but they got a generational quarterback, my boy. If the Gators, but on some real talk, before this week, before we lost this game, if the Gators played Clemson, who you got?
Clemson.
Okay. Everybody out there, Cole. Who else a fan of other teams?
Did you see how I didn't even flinch? That ain't even a question.
Exactly. So everybody out there that's a fan of other teams, that I know we hear it all the time, that we're Gator homers and this, that, and other. And although we worship on the greatness that is God's university, the University of Florida, we're not retarded. Okay, we're not biased. We're not stupid. If the Gators played Clemson right now, give me Clemson by 3 scores. I mean that. So,
Clemson defense will do enough to slow us down a little bit. We'll get some points, but we won't get enough. Clemson to get 40, like 49, something like that, and the Gators will get 28, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that.
And guess what? If the Gators played Miami right now, we beat Miami by 2 scores. So the whole narrative that Miami was going
with that defense, that Gator defense. De'Aaron King can slang that thing now. I'm
Nah, we
trying to
beating
see
them out.
producer
Nah.
Brittany. Producer Brittany don't let you. I'm not a homer. When I
You know what
when I
I'm
talk
basing
these
that off
sports,
of?
I try to cut it down the middle. Derek King is that dude, and I don't think Derek King is a bad player. And
He's not.
the Gators defense is horrible. Miami get a one or two stops in that game.
You know what I'm basing
That's
that off
game.
of though? The Gators beat Ole Miss, and Ole Miss looked pretty damn good this weekend.
Ole
Okay,
Miss gave Alabama
a
everything they could
hell of a
handle.
show. And I'm telling you right now, Ole Miss versus Miami, Ole Miss win by 40 points. You hear me? I'm telling you that right now. So with that being said, that's why I would pick them. But anywho, long story short, Miami versus Pittsburgh. I'll go first. Give me Miami 26, Pittsburgh 17. Bud, what you got?
Give me Miami. I think it's going to be a close one. Give me Miami 24, Pittsburgh 17.
That's what's up. Now, in this Russian stuff today, we're getting to the flags and all that. But I just want to say one thing I would never rush is making sweet love or being around my boo, Alexa Bliss.
You
Or
can't say that
Naomi
on the
Osaka.
you can't say that on the
I
radio.
can say whatever I want to say.
You can't say that.
I can say whatever I want to say. I also want to say I would never betray my heart on Naomi Osaka. And if y'all watch the French Open, boy, Rafael Nadal is a beast. Anywho, you got shout outs, bud?
Other than the FOTP family, thank y'all so much. We see an increase in downloads. It's crazy, a crazy amount these last two shows. Y'all must be a bunch of pain freaks like us dealing with these Jaguars, but just know that everyone listening to this show, we thank you so very much. Please continue to listen and please tell people about our show. It means a lot to us. And if y'all want personal shout outs, just slide in our DMs. We will definitely say
We
your
got
name.
you. We really will.
We got you.
We are baseless and whores.
If you want personal shout outs, slide into the IG DM. The Twitter DM is where it's at. But if you want shout outs, we got you.
Good luck with the Twitter. I don't know who run it, but I heard they wow.
Yeah.
That being said, man, this show is called Flag on the Play. Every week we throw flags on those who are violating the games because we don't play that. Okay. So this week, special guest coin tosser, because we toss coin to see who go first. This week, special guest coin tosser, because we had to get out of here so quick, and I knew we had to have a 30-minute show, but I wanted to run over, and I have bad clock management, so I had got Dan Quinn in here, because he know how to throw it on.
Don't
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
Tell
Y'all
Dan
thought y'all was...
Quinn. Dan Quinn can come. Y'all make sure Dan Quinn can come home. And by home, he can either go back to Florida or he can slide to Seattle if he want to. I'm just saying.
Oh, look at this boy here. Oh, my
I'm
God. Oh, my
just,
God.
I'm just putting it out there in the universe, Dan. If you want to go home to either place, me personally, my fandom would be perfectly fine with that.
All right, so the coin toss and the L tails prevails as usual. Thanks, Dan, for dropping the ball again. Get out of here. And I'm going to adjudicate to you, Bud. Go ahead, throw your flag.
My flag is on Marco Wilson, the cornerback for the University of Florida. Boy, you were terrible. Horrible. No good, very bad game. Man, that was bad. Y'all will be DBU. That was embarrassing. Graham, the DC, I'm throwing one on you too. You were pretty bad. Y'all got to do better. So the Gators defense, Marco Wilson definitely Marco Wilson. I'm throwing a flag on you. HB go.
Ooh, quick flag. All right, my flag. I'm throwing it on.
Because we're in a hurry. Act like it. We're in a hurry.
My flag. I'm throwing it on. I'm throwing it on Dan Quinn. Psych, I'm just playing. I'm throwing my flag on Dan Mullen because yeah, he deserves it. Let him check me out. So this isn't even like a political stunt thing or whatever. I'm saying because the swamp hold about 90,000, my boy. About 90,000 wall to wall, old school bench seats, and you sitting there saying you want the whole swamp full.
Open that thing up. Open that thing up.
Nah, what we not gonna
open
do?
this up. Damn about wins and losses.
What we're not gonna
You
do.
keep your science. Dan about wins and losses.
Okay, well, look and check this out. What we're not going to, and like I said, this ain't even a political reason. Let me tell you what we're not going to do. We're not going to cram 90,000 people, whether they get sick or not, into a stadium so that you can use that as an excuse as to why you lost, because your defense ain't going to get no damn better, no matter who in the stadium.
Kyle Field was rocking. I'm just saying.
Kyle Field rocking my ass.
Kyle Field was rocking. Them boys in Texas ain't care.
It could have been 7 people in there. It could have been 8 people in there. Regardless, the outcome would have been the same because y'all couldn't stop a nosebleed. Period.
Touche.
Period. And speaking of not being able to stop a nosebleed, my second flag is on Zimmerman, the coach for the Vikings. What the hell, man?
I'm actually cool with that.
I don't like that call. Listen.
I'm cool with that. I keep talking to people about that.
Future kid's stepdad is really good at football. Period, point blank.
You are an idiot.
All I'm saying, he really is. All right, so we gotta let producer Brittany get out of here because I think her shift at Bottoms Up starts at like 6:15 or whatever, and she gotta throw that thing in a circle. So although if anybody from a fan of the show ever seen that thing, that's a hell of a circle, boy.
Oh my God! Wrap the show up. Wrap.
That's a globe. That's a globe. If you thought the Earth was flat, but you.
And he's muted. He's muted.
This show is called Flag on the Play. Whatever y'all say at the end.
Mm-hmm. This show is called Flag on the Play because we're Duval till we die.
How dare you mute me and try to make the ending all cool like you cut me off, you whore? What are you doing? I can't hear you because you muted. I look at God. Won't he do it?
Look at over. You're still not, and you keep the show.
Oh, that's even better.
Show is still going.
Over? Oh, that's
now they got a behind the scenes look at how you guys talk to each other.
King George. Don't delete me because I said you whore because she is. Anywho, but listen, I
hope our viewers have stopped listening.
Listen, that's gonna get us an extra 200 downloads. I'll tell y'all what we are though. We Duval
till we die.